Hi, kindergarten. We're working on our Go Math packet again. This is chapter 3, where we're practicing numbers 6 to 9. These are the pages we had already taken off. So this is kind of where we left off. And then remember, we're doing the colored pages. Any of these black and white pages, you just can throw away. You can do them if you want to, but what that is that's extra homework. When we're in the classroom, we do the pages with the kids, and then we send those black and white pages home for homework. Okay, so we're on model and count number 7. The first page says right here, the essential question: how can you show and count 7 objects? Well, you can use whatever you want. I happen to have my counters here, but if I didn't, I could use, in fact, why don't I just do this? I could use 7 crayons. Just give me a second. I'm going to tilt this down. Oh, there we go. Okay, I could use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, how can I do it? I can put 7 things on the paper, right? I could use 7 paper clips. You can use whatever you want to model, okay, represent or model 7. So since I did crayons, maybe I should draw crayons, right? So I'm gonna go, I'll make a red crayon and then red. Let's go in order for the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then I think that's only gonna give me 6. So why don't we add a pink or magenta? And I'm gonna count, make sure I did 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can use whatever you want, but they want you to model it. They want you to actually put it down on the paper. So paper clips, pennies, of course your counters, your Unifix cubes, your shapes, whatever you have to model them, so that the kids see it and they get the concept, and then you draw it in there. And I'm going to go ahead and just write 7 right here. Maybe I'll circle it. Okay, I'm going to go back and color those later. That was easy. Okay, now I'm going to tear this out and look at the back. All right. The first one says place counters as shown. Count and tell how many counters. Trace the number. So we could lay the counters down. Since I'm holding it up, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 on the top. 2 more on the bottom is 7. We just have to trace that. Okay, I really like this one. This says 5 and how many more? Now, sometimes the kids will just say, oh, I know, we're making 7. Let's put 7. No, if we already have 5 and we add 7 more, that's going to be 12. If you already have 5, how many more do you need to make 7? Okay, we already have 5. This number represents 5. Okay, don't worry about this one. We need 2 more to make 7. Okay, down at the bottom it says, place counters in the 10 frame to model 7. Tell a friend what you know about the number. So this one I would like you guys to put them down. So I'm going to make sure I got 7 here. 1, it doesn't really matter what color. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 6 in there from last time. 7. Okay, now that I have the 7, I can take them off and I can draw them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't care if you color those, kids, because we're going to be coloring on the next page. Okay, so the ways to make 7 is here. I've got my 10 frame. How many different ways can we make 7? I'm going to put them in my cup. I'm going to shake them up. I know I have 7 because I already counted them. I love doing this. I think this is lots of fun. Now, before we had these awesome colored counters, they came with our Go Math program. I used to take beans and I would spread them out on wax paper and I would spray paint them. I would usually use maybe blue, spray paint blue, and let them dry. And then I would turn them all over and spray paint the other side with a red. So I'd have blue and red beans and we would do the exact same thing. But now I'm so happy that the Go Math program gave us these, because now we don't have to do that. Now this time they're showing us yellow first, okay? So I'm going to put my yellow. There's quite a few times I know we've been putting red first, but I think they want to show you that it doesn't really matter if you use red first or yellow first. Okay, I'm going to move this a little bit closer and tilt it down so you guys can see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. There we go. And I'll still hold it up too. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows and 1, 2, 3 reds. That's one way to make 7. I better trace that 7 up there. That's one way to make 7. Okay, we've done that before, but what I like about this Go Math is it forces the kids to do it, right? Before I was doing it on the board and they only had to represent like one way. Now they have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. And that's not all, right? There's a lot more ways to make 7. They're just having you come up with just a few. Okay, I'm going to shake them again. Okay, now yellow first. Now sometimes you get the same thing and it looks like maybe I'm going to. So I'll tell you what, I'm just going to flip one of those over. Okay, they can put them back in their cup and shake them again, but it takes a long time to do that. So this time I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows on the top and 2 reds on the bottom. I still made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to put it in my cup again. Now, boys and girls, you might not get the same thing that I get. So really, if you take a picture of this page and I look at it, it probably won't be the same as mine. And I don't want you just to copy mine. I want you to do it yourself. Ooh, look at that. Guess what, you guys? I don't think that happens very often. It looks like I got all red. So if you get all red or all yellow, you have to kind of be careful because it's asking me how many yellow I got. How many yellows did I get, boys and girls? Can I tilt this so you guys can really see? I didn't get any yellow, so I'm going to write down 0. How many reds did I get? They're all red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like that one. And I'll put them in my cup and do one more. And parents, if you guys are listening, just make sure they don't get the same thing twice. There's so many different ways to make 7 that we don't want to have to use the same way all the time. Okay, so now this, I may ended up with the same one. Yeah, so tell you what, let's just manipulate it a little bit, okay, just to save time. Okay, this time I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you know what? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time I got 6 yellow and 1 red. Okay, maybe you'll have the opposite. Maybe you could have 1 red and all the, 1 yellow, and maybe all the rest are going to be red. That's another way. Okay, maybe they'll all be yellow. All right, so I'm done with that. Now what I would like you to do is go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pick out one of the ones that you got that you liked and color it. I could do the one where I had 0 yellow and 7 red, but I think I want to show it a different way. I think I'll do the top one. Okay, remember the very first one I got? I had 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. I'll color them in really fast. I'm a pretty speedy color. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you can only color them in when you're all done, right? Because they're going to come out different all the time. So wait till you're all done and then just choose one of the ways to make 7 and color it in at the top. Okay, we're going to do the page, what's on the other side of this. I know this is 4 pages, but 2 of them don't take very long. Okay, right here, a carousel needs 7 horses. Count the horses. Which sets have 7? So there's lots of different ways to make 7. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one we have 4 and 3. This one we have 3, 3, and 1. And here we have 3 and 3. So you count those. You guys can count them again. X out the ones that don't make 7 and circle the ways to make 7. They want to show you the different ways you can arrange things. Down at the bottom says, draw to show what you know about the number 7. Tell a friend about your drawing. You can draw whatever you want, boys and girls. I keep thinking I want to do turkeys, but it would take me a long time to draw 7 turkeys, so I think I will do stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What else do I know about 7? Well, I know how to write it. I know to write it like this, and then we are done. I don't need to see front and back. That takes a long time to take a picture of the front and the back of each page. So just if you could put these 2 together and take a picture and send it to me. You could put these 2 together and take a picture and send it to me, or like this. So just 2 pages, and then I will know that you did your Go Math today. Thank you.